Hey guys, Eric from barmarketingbasics.com. I'm going to give you a real quick rundown of a free report that I provide to anybody who asks for it regarding your online presence. Go to barmarketingbasics.com, fill out this report on this forum on the homepage, and I will send you a report that looks kind of like this. Here's how these break down. This is the one I pulled for Cashmere's. They're not a client of mine; they're just a local business. And it will rank everything very easily to read. A score, how you rank, how you grade in these certain categories. This is a summary of everything that goes into and compiles your online presence and your Google ranking. So your social networks, I'll show you what's wrong with them, how to fix them, how you stack up against everybody else. Your listings. This is like all the directory listings across the website. They have you have an opportunity for a backlink, which is the more of these directories that point towards your website, the better you're going to rank. The rule of thumb with Google is if you don't have a lot of traffic pointing towards your website, you're irrelevant. So why would they care? Why would they rank you high if nobody else cares? So this is how to get all those backlinks to point towards you to improve your online presence. So these guys, I'll show you a breakdown of how these look in a second, but think of them as credit reporting agencies, and you could do great in some of them, not so good in others. These are the four groups that will distribute your information all over the internet. Whether it's accurate or not, they're going to distribute it all over the internet. We make sure it's accurate and there and existing. So reviews is also a huge thing. These days, your reviews go very hand in hand with your Google ranking. So you could have a good, anybody can pay for a good Google ranking, and yet you have terrible reviews. Google's not going to put you at the top of the list because they don't want to drive traffic to a business that, in their opinion, is not doing a great job. So our team goes in there and we respond to all your Yelp, TripAdvisor, Google, and Facebook reviews. We make sure we flag any of them that need to be flagged, flag any negatives, make you aware of anything going on online that people are talking about you. We have a team of humans that does this. It's not a computer. Social performance, Twitter in this case is not great, but in the bar restaurant business, really, who cares about Twitter? You're not going to get bar or restaurant business directly from Twitter. It's nice to have. By all means, have a page, but don't rely on it for business. Their website is mobile friendly, which is a big plus. If your website's not mobile friendly, you're living in the Stone Age. So this is an absolute must. Most 85% of the online searches are done with mobile device. So especially somebody that Google's restaurants in my area, that's most likely going to be from a mobile device, and that's a customer that's about to walk in your door if you are doing this correctly. So this kind of stuff is with the if you need to, I can go into more depth about this, but these two have to do with making your website faster, loading times. And this is the desktop version. They've got some issues, but again, not really that big of a deal. Almost everybody that I run reports for has these two issues, so wouldn't worry about those. Their homepage is relatively big, but really that's not that big. These days, everybody puts their content on their homepage. I do too, so I wouldn't worry too much about this. By all means, put your contact information, including your phone number, on your homepage. Have it easy to follow. This is saying you're not basically doing ads. We'll get into that later. Okay, so going from the summary of this to an actual detail report will look like, hang on here. There we go. Will look sort of like this. So going into the actual directories and where they're looking good and what they're not good. They're Yelp, Bing, Facebook, all good. They're found, they're accurate. All this stuff, look at this. Look at the list of this. It's inaccurate or missing. These are all potential backlinks that are free that they are not taking advantage of. So these are all missed opportunities. We will add you to all these. We'll get you to all of them accurate and claimed. One of the big things they're missing on is the GPS systems of the new cars. Again, if someone's looking for restaurants near me, big problem that these aren't there. They're using a mobile device, then they're missing on the other page. One thing that these guys have going for them is their Foursquare is accurate. Foursquare, again, you're going to say, who cares about Foursquare? I don't use it. No one's ever used that in 10 years. Well, Foursquare's mapping system is used by the iPhone. So if your mapping, if your map or your address, your information is inaccurate on Foursquare, it's going to be inaccurate on an iPhone. Again, gigantic problem. So there's a lot of this stuff that people are not aware of that this even exists. Here are these are the directory aggregators I was talking about on the credit reporting guys. So they're missing altogether from Infogroup, and this is again free information. If their information was accurate across the board on all these, then they would be a much better online presence. They would be higher in the Google results. Their website is missing altogether from these. Their website is wrong on this one, or sorry, their phone number is wrong on this one. It's got that random phone number right here. It thinks they're a locksmith, which is pretty wrong. Down here, their hours are missing. So with their hours missing, if you do a search for restaurants near me and these guys think you're closed, you're not going to show up under a lot of these platforms. Having your hours listed on all these things is crucial. No matter what search you do, you want them to make sure that if you're open, you want to be on the top, because Google's not going to point you to a place that's potentially closed. So make sure everybody knows your hours. It's a big deal. Anyway, that's a really quick overview of these reports. If you'd like me to send you a report on your bar, your restaurant, it doesn't really matter, any industry, I will send you a report. This is what I specialize in, but again, this is the same concepts, it's the same principles across the board for any business who's looking to drive search engine traffic to your site. Hope this helps, and again, hit me up on barmarketingbasics.com or on Facebook if you have any questions. Thank you.